managed to limp back here at all. Pull it for leeches, get it fixed up, and let her know we'll have it ready as soon as we can.
Yes, sir. First thing you lose working the spaceport, the ability to be shocked by other people's squalor.
Ah, you are new probationary then? Crew Chief Herat, pleasure to be working with you. It's my job to make sure all you rocket jockeys are ready for anything that comes at you up there. Now, Manifest says we're fitting you out with one comms repair suite. In addition to the standard issue welcome kit all probationary pilots get for their first mission. Med packs, some small arms, couple spare ship parts, all the essentials in case of any surprises up there. My people will have everything on your ship before you lift off. Won't even know they were there. So, paying a visit to the people of scenic Tau Ceti 2. Nice easy one for your first job. Just keep your head on swivel and you'll come home safe. Any questions before you head out? I honestly didn't realize it had people living on it until we got your recorder. Report they gave us seemed clean, no known hostile outposts, but I wouldn't say that's permission to let your guard down. Just watch out for wildlife and pirates. Keep those med packs handy and you'll be fine. Nothing too dangerous, if that's your concern. The repair suite's mostly just wiring and circuit boards. The welcome kit has some goodies in there I wouldn't leave sitting around when company comes to visit. But it's nothing some proper storage can't make safe. Then I won't keep you. Make us look good out there, recruit. Back already? You look like you've seen a ghost. There's some questions I can answer for you?
Been a long time since I've been to Mars. Sol system doesn't get a lot of traffic. Maybe another time. You, Captain?
Hiya, Skipper. What do you need? What's up? Yeah, I'm alright with that. I had a smuggling run for the Trade Authority end badly. Lost my cargo, my ship, and now I owe them big time. I'm completely broke. But the Trade Authority won't stop hounding me until they've collected on the debt. That's why I was begging for work at the viewport. To make matters worse, I have a family back home that's depending on me. If I don't work, they don't eat. According to their official profile, the Trade Authority promote free trade and provide economic stability across the galaxy. Truth is, they run the largest contraband network in the settled systems. Mech parts, biotech, drugs, nothing's off limits. And they do business with anybody. Even the Crimson Fleet. Whatever they stuck in my hull. I didn't ask a lot of questions. I figured the less I knew about what I was involved in, the better. Now you're catching on. They've been all over me since I got into debt with them. And I get the feeling they aren't afraid of firing a couple bullets to get what they want. Boss, when I said the Trade Authority did business with everybody, I meant everybody. UC government included. But you didn't hear that from me. That's the sensible choice, Skipper. You don't want to tangle with people like that. Trust me. Not much to tell, really. I have a wife, her name's Kalinda, and 3 kids back home on New Atlantis. They're all crammed into a 1 room in the well. We couldn't afford better. Kalinda's construction job barely kept the lights on. That's why I started doing runs for the Trade Authority. Seemed like it could be my big break. That didn't go as planned. Bella's 9, Lindsay's 7, and little Hallie's only 3. All of them look just like their mom. They're such sweet kids. I want better for them than growing up in the well. Once we're out of debt, the first thing Kalinda and I are gonna do is save up for a nicer place. Yeah. In hindsight, I don't think getting into business with the Trade Authority was my brightest idea. If I could do things over, I'd go legit. Become a long hauler for a company at New Atlantis or something. It's the lower class district of New Atlantis. It's pretty rough down there. Not the kind of place you want to raise a family. Kalinda and I want to move somewhere else more than anything. Thanks, Skipper. Once we get this debt taken care of, things should be A-okay. At least, I hope so. My ship got hit by a group of spacers while I was hauling a shipload of goods from Neon to New Atlantis. They shot out my engines, boarded my ship, and held me at gunpoint while they took their pick of my cargo hold. I'm lucky my engines were the only thing they were interested in pumping full of bullets. You never know with spacers. Like I just said, Skipper, you never know with spacers. For all I know, they might have followed me all the way from Neon. Some vanguards who were on duty heard my distress signal. They picked me up and gave me a tow. Honestly, it might be for the best that those spacers emptied my cargo hold. I would have been in hot water if the vanguard caught me with contraband. Most of them take their jobs real seriously. I'm a broke weapons expert, boss. My ship wasn't exactly top of the line. All the weapons experience in the world doesn't mean squat if your enemy's got bigger guns. And those spacers had really big guns. If they do, I never heard about it. I guess they don't like making enemies. Yeah, not exactly. They really raked me over the coals. Whatever I was carrying must have been real valuable. Once they verified that all the cargo was gone, they made me sell my ship to put a dent in the credits I owed them. Didn't matter to them that I couldn't work without a ship. They don't go in for sob stories. She was real upset. Usually she gets mad when something goes wrong, but hearing about what happened to me made her cry. Me working for the Trade Authority was bringing in more credits than we'd ever had. Once I lost a job, it didn't take long for our savings to dry up. And here I thought it was my natural charm that won you over. Alrighty.
up your hands, Scat. An abandoned meat-packing facility built on the fringes of the settled systems. I wonder what happened here. An abandoned meat-packing facility built on the fringes of the settled systems. I wonder what happened here. Something's been through here recently, but left everything in place. At least we know it wasn't the Crimson Fleet. Don't leave any of that behind. Something's been through here recently, but left everything in place. At least we know it wasn't the Crimson Fleet. There's a huge difference between being prepared and carrying too much.
So what do we got here? Too clean to be one of the settlers. Or a pirate. You see on patrol, maybe? Yeah, make my day if you said you were a shock trooper out for a stroll. Oh, I've been better. But I think bleeding out is at least off the table. What I really need, though, is someone who knows their way around a weapon. So, if you wanted to tell me, I'm heavy infantry and I've come to bring you the gift of ordnance, I wouldn't mind in the least. Vanguard, huh? Yeah, I expect they didn't. I'm Hadrian. I was a researcher with the UC. I came here on a rumor of a... Well, I expect you saw the results on your way in. What's left of the settlers? The work of Oxysio Machina. A terramorph. One of the nastiest aliens humanity's ever crossed paths with. And this one, well, it's something of an anomaly. Possibly a worrying one.
I can't believe that a terramorph did all this damage. I mean, I've heard the stories, but to see the decimation firsthand. Other than a remorseless killing machine.
Among apex predators, they're the pinnacle. Resilient, agile, smart. And their mental prowess only increases with age. Some can even dominate the minds of weaker species, keeping them as pets, livestock, or toys. They're creatures without peer. Theramorphs have a unique growth cycle. They're usually only found on worlds that have been long colonized by humanity. But Tao said he's too young to have one. Yet here it is. I came looking for an explanation and found all this. I managed to scope out a fair bit of the facility before it found me. If there are any survivors of the attack, they're long gone. I sure could. Because to confirm my suspicions about this creature, I'm gonna need a tissue sample from it. And to get that, I need its corpse. But there is a way we can give ourselves an edge against this thing. The plant's security system. The admin terminal's here in this building, but it needs its connection reset. And as I found out, that's not a one-person job. But if you can make it to the security outpost and restore the connection, I think I can get things back online. See if the settlers left us any other tools. The settlers outfitted most of the buildings with turrets at some point. Not sure how many are still operable, but at least a few appeared to be in fighting shape. There were also some sensors scattered around the facility that I didn't recognize. But those are honestly all just educated guesses until we get the connection reset. It's the building in the middle of the facility. The terminal in there should allow you to grant me access to the system as a whole. Then we can see about getting things back online. Admin access is centralized to the terminal in this room. Nothing's coming back online if I'm not here. But even if that weren't the case, I'd likely be more of a liability out there than a help right now. Good. Once I see the connection reset, I'll get things underway on my end. Take care of yourself out there. And make sure you leave enough of that thing for us to get a sample.
Sidonia is an industrial town. Bye for now. Wonder where this will all lead. Until later. That junk you're hauling is seriously slowing you down.
Constellation restored. I'll make this quick. Plant's turrets took a beating, but I should be able to get you a couple of kill lanes. Just get the thing to chase you down the alleys between the buildings, and you'll lead it right into a crossfire. Hello. I wish I'd found this earlier. Those sensors around the facility? Part of a livestock tracking system. Should let you keep tabs on how close the terramorph is. But it's not connected to this network. There should be a terminal in the adjoining room. Tune it to 183.5. Tracker's reading green. What's that sound?
Security lockdown is active.
Shit. Stop. Stop whatever you're doing and get in cover. It's on the move. Look, I wouldn't engage directly if you could avoid it. The kill lanes. They're set up but need power. There's breakers on each of the buildings you can throw to get them live. Once they're online, lead the terramorph towards the lights and watch the fireworks. Give it hell, Vanguard.
meatpacking facility from the inside is starting to make me feel like I should switch to becoming a vegetarian. Drag around all that gear. Gonna make you pay. It's a miracle we were able to bring that thing down. At least we avenged the deaths at the colony. Might as well take what we can.
Tracker's gone quiet. I suspect it's either hiding or...
Wait, you did it, didn't you? Heavens above, you just flatlined a terramorph! Oh yeah, taken care of. No big deal.
You didn't happen to grab me a tissue sample, did you?
A lot of life gets recorded in our cells. Like, for example, if this terramorph's cells have certain radiation or chemical exposures, it could point to it having been transported on a ship. Then, we could start getting some answers about this thing. So, did you manage to nab one? All right. I spotted a microscope downstairs. Let's see if we can't get to the bottom of this.